October 1972. Fairchild Flight 571 is a sky full of ambition. 45 members of the Old Christians rugby team are crossing the Andes. The air is turbulent, but the mood is electric. Then the clouds thicken. A navigational error leads the pilot to believe they've cleared the peaks. He begins the descent. Suddenly, the clouds part to reveal a jagged wall of black rock. The screams are cut short by a bone-shaking crack. The right wing shears off. The tail is gone in a heartbeat. The fuselage, now a hollow metal tube, slams into the glacier at 200 miles per hour. It doesn't explode, it slides. It's a high-speed toboggan ride through a graveyard of ice until it finally jolts to a stop. Silence follows. Then the groans of the dying begin. Night 1 is a baptism of ice. Temperatures plunge to -30. Survivors use the broken seats and luggage to wall off the gaping hole in the fuselage. Roberto Canessa, a medical student, moves through the dark, tending to compound fractures with nothing but scraps of cloth. By morning, 5 more are dead. For days, they watch the horizon. They find a small camera and take photos, smiles forced for a future they aren't sure they have. They find a can of white paint and struggle to write SOS on the fuselage, but the letters are too small. They see a rescue plane. It circles. They scream until their lungs burn, but the plane turns away. The white wreckage is a ghost in the snow. On the 11th day, a small transistor radio crackles to life. They huddle around it, breath held. The newsreader's voice is cold. The search for the Uruguayan flight has been terminated. They are officially dead to the world. Hunger begins its slow, agonizing crawl. They try to eat the cotton stuffing from the seats. They try to chew the leather of their shoes. But there is only one source of energy left on this barren glacier: the bodies of their friends. Roberto is the first to speak the unthinkable. They argue, they pray, some refuse, but as their muscles wither and their minds begin to fracture, a dark covenant is formed. If I die, you may eat me. With a piece of broken glass, they begin the ritual of survival. They are no longer just athletes. They are the mountain's children now. Just as they adapt, the mountain strikes again. At midnight, a roar like a freight train fills the air. An avalanche buries the fuselage instantly. They are trapped in a tomb of snow for 3 days, breathing through a single hole poked with a pole. 8 more friends are suffocated in their sleep. By December, only 16 remain. Roberto and Nando Parado realize that if they stay, the snow will be their permanent grave. They stitch together a sleeping bag from insulation and pack socks with human meat. They begin to climb a near-vertical wall of ice. For 3 days, they claw upward. When they reach the summit, they see 1,000 more white peaks. They don't give up. They walk for 10 agonizing days until the white turns to green. At a rushing river, they spot a lone rancher on horseback. He sees 2 skeletal ghosts appearing from the mist. Knowing every second counts, the rancher rides his horse for 7 hours straight to reach the nearest town for help. Soon the sound of thumping blades shatters the mountain silence. 2 helicopters descend from the sky to pull the 16 survivors from the mouth of hell. 72 days later, the miracle in the Andes was complete. They left their youth on that glacier, but they brought back a story that proves the human spirit is the only thing stronger than the mountain. If this story of survival moved you, hit that subscribe button for more resurgence tales. You don't want to miss what's coming next.